Smoking a brisket on this Char-Griller Grand Champ XD is a whole new world. Clean smoke rolling like that, you know that brisket's dope. We didn't forget about the dopest brisket smoker in the game. You saw that thumbnail and read the description, so you already know it's a brisket bonanza in this backyard battle royale. Oh, that's hot. Dang, Dyna. Okay, I hooked up these briskets at the local Myers and I was able to find two 14-pounders. So mad respect to both them cows, my 4th grade teacher, Mr. Meyer, and shout out to the greatest 14 of all times, Pete Rose. Because everybody knows Charlie Hustle should be in the Hall of Fame. You want that real deal, Bart? Live that brisket boss life? Then you better leave that silver skin at the door. That rub we're slanging is sticking to the meat side. And that's the reasoning for the seasoning. We're gonna hack off those hard chunks of fat and chop down that mohawk because we can't have no crispy meat mullet. I want a smooth brisket that's ready to cruise into the smoke like a beefy flying saucer. I gotta trim off those thin edges of flat, otherwise you're gonna get burnt brisket sides and tears in your eyes, Buster. Now when you cut that fat side down, I want exactly a 1/4 inch of fat left, no more, no less. That's that good layer of fat that will haunt your Deckle dreams, dude. Brisket number 2, just like his buddy before. Dry that dude down, take the silver skin off the meat side and get rid of those hard chunks of fat and trim off those skinny sides. Round that brisket off nicely. We're seasoning both these briskets the same, so we gotta start with avocado oil binder, work that oil into the meat, and then it's AP in the house. Mad respect to Big Savory. We're about that peppery bark here, so we're adding our Texas rub to the party and beef rub for that triple layer of flavor, player. Time to flip that dude, season the second side, and make it twice as nice. Hey, you want to take your barbecue game up a level and try my rubs at home? You can get the recipes to everything I use in this video in the description below. You give a little, you get a little. Okay team, you know what the score is. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners of hickory. Now to that I'm adding 3 chunks of pecan for the brisket, and I'm gonna put them in the center of the firebox here. And the idea is that this wood will catch and smolder as the fire progresses. Now at the bottom here I'm gonna add a small bed of Kingsford briquettes, and on top of that I'm gonna incorporate some cowboy lump charcoal. I'm also gonna be careful to leave this corner empty for the lit chimney that I'm about to pour in to get her started. Get any hotter, baby. Hickory. Okay, just giving you the skinny on the setup. I got rid of the top rack, and I'm also put this loaf pan with water in there just to regulate the temperature and keep some moisture in the environment. We're going over here next to the stack with the brisket. Okay, real quick on the setup with Dyna. You guys have seen it before, but I figure I'll cover it again. We're getting Dyna up to temp. I'm also adding a bread pan, little loaf pan closest to the firebox. Hook us up here with a little H2O. You kind of need a governor with Dyna-Glo. This thing will get to 275, maybe even 300 if you don't pay attention on her. So this little loaf pan with water, I love it as a regulator, and you always need something to add moisture, but closest to the firebox like that really does a great job. Hey, all I know is Dyna-Glo and El Guapo's ready for war, son. It's gonna be a day. Our 2 contestants in the brisket battle. We will be cooking one meat side up in the Dyna and the other fat side up in El Guapo. Since I've cooked multiple briskets on both cookers, these are the best ways I've found to cook on them, so let the games begin. Have a look at that beaut. Top rack, point closest to the firebox. Okie dokie. Whew. Somebody got some smoke in their eye. bottom latch, boy. All right, we're in the 215 area. El Guapo is ready. I'm proud of that. Look at this trimming job. Somebody did that, and you know his name. All right. Just going furthest away from the firebox here. This is the precipice. The brisket battle's upon us, y'all. Hour and a half in, it is time for a spritzer, and today we're going with some pickle brine. Just solid pickle brine, about 2 jars worth. Yeah, I was saving up for this cook. What about it? Let's see how she's looking. Let me go ahead and zoom in on this work of art here. The Inkbird is telling me that this bad dude has gotten to 120 degrees internal. I almost have a hard time believing that, but that's where we're at with this one. All right, let's see. Inkbird's saying 108 internal on the Char-Griller brisket, so it's a little bit behind. I'll try and get out of the light and show you what we've got here. We'll probably get on the opposite side. I'm over here now. But yeah, we're going fat cap up, and it has dried out just a skosh, so I'm trying certainly where it's getting the heat. Hey now. But I don't know that it needs a spritz as bad as the other. We're gonna close that up, probably give it another half an hour to 45 minutes for the second spritz, and you're gonna see it unfold as I see it. No more messing around, we're cooking these briskets warm and quick. It's only been 2 hours and this Dyna-Glo brisket's at 142 internal. Time for some pickle brine. That thing's looking delish. And of course, if I didn't explain already, I'm going meat side up on the Dyna. I have always believed, I've always believed that's best. Boy. All right, gang. That's looking scrumdiddly. Okie dokie, let's see what kind of progress we've made. Ooh, baby. How about that brisket now, eh? For the record, we got 127 internal on the Char-Griller, 147, 20 degrees head start on Dyna. Look out. All right, Spritz 3, we're at 145 internal on this brisket. Come to Papa. Let's see what we look like here. Oof. This thing's looking very nice. Excuse me. Okay, very fine. 145 degrees internal, that's pretty doggone good, team. We are making significant progress on the Dyna brisket. Let's go ahead and let's go waltz on back here to the Char-Griller. Woo. I like that. This is definitely set. This is a little closer. Yeah, very close. I think all in all, it's a ideal time for a spritzer. We're about 135 internal on the Char-Griller brisket, about 10 degrees behind Dyna. We're gonna try and meet those in the middle somehow. Something tells me once we hit that wrap phase, they're gonna be deadlocked. But okay, team, we're just shy of 6 hours on these briskets, and Dyna-Glo's cruising along. It says 162 internal, but let's just have a look. I think we're very close to wrapping. You guys can get in here and tell me what you think. Post it in the comment section. But yeah, this is just cruising right along. It's retracted some on the sides there. You can tell we're kind of puffed up in the middle, but also it really has drawn in on lengthwise there. See how your Grand Champ's doing. 278. This brisket's only at 153, but Have a look at that smoke, huh? Ain't she clean? No. More importantly, let's see how this brisket is doing. Ooh. Just a touch of pooling, but you'll have that usually here. Wouldn't surprise, ready for that there. I'm getting a little bit of curling up there on the smaller side. I tried to trim it down as best I could. And we're about out of pickle brine. Well, that brisket's looking pretty good. I still want to give it at least, I'd say an hour more on that. Both briskets need just a touch more time, but let's say half an hour, you'll know when I know. All right, crew, it's time to wrap the Grand Champ brisket. Let's get this tallow wrap paper going. Of course, when you try and do something cool barbecue-wise with paper or foil, that's exactly when the wind will act up on you, without question. All right. Hopefully now that we got this paper a little saturated, that'll flush it up against the, oopsie daisy. All right, let's go fetch that brisket. There she is in all her glory and luster. Just drizzle a little bit on there. Not a lot, of course. Plenty on the paper. Okie doke. Back in she's going. All right, we lost a little bit of bark in that paper wrap on the meat side there, but have a look at that. Hey, you. Whoopie. Okay. I love how people say, well, you'll never be able to tell where the grain's coming from. It's easy to tell where the grain's coming from. Bang, 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 bang. If you know where the point is and you know where the flat is, whatever. Shout out probe hole still leaking juice. No doubt. All right, here's Joe's favorite part. Ooh. Yeah, we got ourselves a smoke ring. The Dyna-Glo Brisket True. It is slicing up really nice. One more. Let's see how Dyna did. All right. That is, that's pretty nice. Nothing wrong with that. Old Dyna-Glo. But let's see the angle of the dangle. Yeah. Standard Dyna. Holding together, clapping with ease. Touching. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my other hand down because I ain't even doubting it. All right, let's see our pull. Pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Smoke ring's fair. I think it's fair. That's a strong smoke ring. But hey, you don't know. We'll sample. Flat's right there. This is kind of like that smoke ring I take for granted, guys. But it really is beautiful. Look at that. I'm a fan. You want to criticize that flat? I ain't gonna hear it. And that'll be that. Hey now. I think there's some juice left in there. Yes, sir. Gotta love them burn ends now. But look at this. From the top of the point there, let's just have this. Come on now. Oh, you know you want it. You guys already know that end piece belongs to me. It's a friend you wish you knew. Hey now. Hello, friend. Yeah, how you like me now? Get some of that paper wrap. Time to slice into this bad boy. Oh. If you wondered if there's a smoke ring, you already know there's a smoke ring. Right off the cuff, this brisket's feeling a skosh more tender, but not too much different. Oh, one more. Here we go. Okay, here's El Guapo. A very nice smoke ring, super tender. Samplage time. Oh man, that's good. The flavor's out through the roof. I don't know that it's as tender as the Dyna-Glo. That's a damn good brisket. All right. Let's see if we can even do the clap. You know, not a pristine clap. And then this, the pull test is good, not great. I just don't know that that's as tender. Just for the record, there's the my favorite piece, the end piece. You know I got to have my bach. There's our burn ends, but it's not very burn endsy. I'm gonna take one of my favorite pieces there. This is a good brisket. I mean, ain't no lie, that's good. This is a good brisket. Dyna-Glo's better. Hey, smoke ring, flavor, tenderness. The queen of the backyard reigns supreme. That's right, I said it. Dyna-Glo done won again. She done taken down all contenders, every challenger to the throne. Hey, for my money, that's just a better brisket off the Dyna-Glo. When in doubt, call Dyna. Brisket emergency, bring me the Dyna. I said it before and I'll say it again. Pound for pound, dollar for dollar. Dyna-Glo offset charcoal smoker, wide body, best daggone cooker you gonna buy. That wraps up this brisket battle royale. If you want any more experiments like this or other cooks from my channel, ring that bell, click subscribe, join my tribe, jump in the backyard, hang with my gang, and get to cooking with us. On with them, man, just go on with them. We ride time, boss. You already know it's gonna be a backyard battle royale and a brisket bonanza. 2 more claws and some slices of brisket. Lay. War G Biv, he's my homie. He locked up into prison for life.